Welcome, Cancer. I've changed my business name to Wild Intuit Tarot. Being in a van lifing at the moment seemed quite appropriate. Anyway, happy new moon in Gemini. Hope you're all nice and inwardly and cozy tonight. Reflecting as you're so good at doing. Let's see what's been going on for you guys and what's coming up, and if there are any people in your world, any messages. Going on there. Okay. So in the past we've got Ace of Wands, Son of Swords, and Lovers. So there was a new love connection and perhaps you got all a bit too much in your head about it. So what's that all about? I see Leo energy, more Leo energy, and that you took a chance and went on a vacation about it. Whew. And it was a really blissful, loving, brief, fleeting kind of connection, it feels. Yeah, and what's the clarity here? It's time to just sort of surrender and do what nature does and just allow the rhythms and changes, cycles, and whatever is yours will come to you. And as we move into the now, you're feeling a bit possessed and controlled of the situation. Yeah, 4-4, so a bit too structured. You're kind of feeling like you wanted it and you couldn't have it, or it didn't work. And you've got to come back to joy. Again, this reading, like another one, you've got the 3 and the 4 of Cups. So you're moving through the pain or the loss, and they keep coming back to joy and realizing that you can't have everything, you can't have your cake and you can't eat it too. Unless it's your birthday, surely. Anyway, but it's time to focus on mastery. It's time to focus on, holy crap, it's time to focus on mastery, you know, whatever it is that you love doing. Maybe that's your career, hopefully, lucky you. And to really step into your responsibility with it. So to take your passion seriously. You've got the Father of Wands, so that's bringing charisma, and the Father, the masculine, is within us all. It doesn't necessarily mean fathers. It just means taking responsibility. And you've also got the Leo Strength card. So 11 is mastery. It's dedication to your path. And tapping into the sun, wearing your heart on your sleeve, you know, pursuing the passion that you're here to do. I'm going to call in extra context here because, yeah, tuning into your imagination, moving away from putting in all the hard yards and no play. It's time for some play. We need balance. And we're moving towards another Father, the Father of Pentacles. So when you're in alignment with your heart and you're doing what you're meant to be doing here on this earth, everything comes to you, you know. But you need to let something die. You need to be open to mentoring. You need to be open to maybe Aquarius energy, so expansive energy, free thinking, futuristic, not being trapped in, you know, the way you used to do something, or expectations of maybe even your father, expectations put on you. And, you know, tapping into the cosmos, tapping into the magic of the universe, quantum physics. You don't have to put in you know, the power of the mind, you know, creating a healthy body, creating the life that we want, rather than sitting in those negative looping thoughts that continually attract what we don't want. Yeah, honoring that we can all have socially awkward moments, and again, making sure that you're not too in your Cancerian play it by the book kind of role. No sabotaging, be honest with yourself and others, and tune into the inner beauty, the creativity, the poetry, nature, all that flows in life to help you to let this love go, let this pattern of overthinking, let the self-sabotage and the control and the patternings that we've grown up with, the greed of wanting it all, and just being who you truly are and being love and tapping into the lion sun energy, and again, leadership, mastery. What are you here for? Do it. And what are the cards? This seems like a very fast, quick reading. What are the cards about the death? Where is it? Why? 31. Yeah, so when something hasn't worked out or with your purpose, always come back to the why. So if you want to be an astronaut, why do I want to be an astronaut? Well, because it's all about cosmos. What is it about the cosmos? And then answer that question and go deeper and deeper and deeper. And if something hasn't worked out, don't get lost in the whys. Just come back to the breath and be in the moment. Yeah, I'll read the card for that one. That's so funny. Sometimes things don't work out, you know. They're not, what's meant for us will never be denied from us. You know, you can't stop two souls wanting to be together if that's the truth. Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? Why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition. From the deep knowing within you, what does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs, how to get them met, and the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? What brings us together? Why are we together? Why are we separating? You know, and tune into your heart space and close your eyes and allow the breath, allow the answers to come out of you really easily. Do we need some guidance from the animals? I think we do. Guidance about a trip in the past. Yeah, so you listened to the messages and you went on it, you pursued something, you went on a little trip. So I'm getting the sense that you need to come back from being the controlling power freak to loyalty. And again, the why. Making sure your intentions for doing things, for thinking things, for pursuing is in alignment. It's in integrity and it's loyal to your heart and loyal to others. And further guidance from the universe moving forwards for Cancers, we have the wolf. So we got the dog, which is 14, and then the wolf, which is the teacher. And they run in packs. There is the concept of the lone wolf, but actually wolves are so deeply embedded in tribe. You know, the most mature alpha wolf will go at the back to protect the pack as they move through. They migrate, they hunt, etc. Yeah. And the moon, they're very connected to the moon. So under this dark moon, I wonder what they do under the dark moon? I mean, I would guess they'd use moonlight to their advantage, but I guess the darkness would also be an advantage because their prey wouldn't be able to see them. And it represents the teacher. And Cancerians embody the teacher. Cancer is the teacher. So if you've drawn Wolf's card, you may be able to share your personal medicine with others. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. In the aloneness of a power place, devoid of other humans, you may find the true you. Look for teachings no matter where you are. Wolf would not come to you unless you requested the appearance of the tribe's greatest teacher. Yeah, so that's perfect for new moon, you know. Take time out today, tomorrow, after work, before work. Sit in silence. Wrap yourself up in a blanket if you're in the southern hemisphere and go outside under the stars and listen for the guidance around you and within you. Hope this helped. Like, subscribe, share, jump on my webpage. It's in the description below, kylaaditi.com. And pleasure to have you here, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks, Cancer.